Somebody denote the production of
Um,
large gametes without ovaries.
Yeah, I didn't say that they did. The ovarian
But you
inter.
said women do.
Yeah, sorry. How does a person put? No, sorry. I thought you were talking about the condition he referenced. Well, yeah, you
No,
can
I
denote the capacity to produce large gametes through other forms of your reproductive anatomy. There are other
without
forms.
ovaries?
Yes, there are other parts of
How
the
so?
female that I'm about to explain if you close your furry mouth, right? There's other parts of the female reproductive pathway. So, for example, if a woman has ovarian dysgenesis or gonadal dysgenesis, she doesn't have ovaries, but she has fallopian tubes, she has uterus. Those are characteristics that denote the capacity to produce large gametes of their offspring.
Wait, they
Because
denote the
other
capacity?
they denote the capacity to produce large gametes. Yes, because when ovaries are produced, where do they travel? Sorry, when eggs, not ovaries, when eggs are produced, where do
Oh,
they
hold on.
travel?
They travel through
The
the reproductive
fallopian
organs. Yeah, the
tubes. Yeah,
fallopian
exactly. So
tubes, the
that's right.
uterus.
So that
Yeah,
denotes,
but I
yeah.
didn't realize those
So
organs
that's
were
an.
capable of producing
I
large
didn't.
gametes.
Yeah, I didn't say that the organs were capable. I said
Okay, so then
they
how do they
indicate.
denote to the
Yeah, you
production
can
of...
indicate. Yeah, you can indicate something without obviously producing that type of thing. So
But they're not the
there's a full.
organs
Yeah,
that
you can.
produce.
Yeah, I didn't say you had to have the organs to produce. It says that you have to possess reproductive anatomy that indicates that capacity. So fallopian tubes would indicate the capacity to produce large gametes or bear offspring. A uterus would
How
denote
do
the
you...
capacity to. I'm still talking. A
Yeah, okay,
uterus
finish
would
up.
denote the capacity to produce large gametes or bear offspring, right? So those are characteristics that indicate or denote that capacity. So when, like I said, when you produce eggs, your eggs travel down your fallopian tubes. That's it.
So,
And when are you gonna let me finish?
I mean, you're kind of
So
steamrolling here. If
I'm
you can
not
wrap it up.
steamrolling if you ask me a
You are.
complicated question that requires a complicated answer.
You're using a lot of complex words, but using one simple word that would fall your whole argument apart. So I just really want you to wrap it up so we could talk about it.
Wait, how am I? What word am I using that makes the argument fall
Capacity.
apart?
Care to define capacity?
The capability
The
or ability.
capability? So you are saying that they're capable of producing
No,
large
I'm saying
gametes.
they indicate the capability.
How can they indicate that if they're not capable?
Yeah, the same way I can indicate that I'm going to turn left without turning left. Dummy. So if I put on my indicator to turn left, it indicates that I'm turning left. Does it mean that I have turned left? Goofy. No.
Okay,
So you
are
can
those
indicate. I'm
organs
not done.
indicating the
I'm not
production?
done. I'm not done. So you can indicate that something is possible without doing it. Okay? So just because they don't produce eggs does not mean that they don't denote the capacity to produce eggs. You get it now, Goofy?
No, because how does the
Then you're a
organs
dumbass.
indicate...
Then
No,
you're
how
a
does...
dumbass.
No, because how does the organs indicate that they're capable
I
of
just
producing...
explained this. There's a process for
If
female.
you lack
There's
the...
a
If
process
you
for.
lack
I'm
the
talking.
ability
You asked a
to produce...
question.
I don't know.
There's a
You...
process for female gametic production. So when gametes are produced, they travel down a particular part of the reproductive pathway. So in absence of your ovaries, the organs that would usually produce those gametes, there's still surrounding reproductive anatomy that indicates that capacity. Like your fallopian, oh my God. Like your fallopian tubes. When you produce eggs, where do the eggs travel? Down the fallopian tube. Your uterus, those are characteristics that denote or indicate that capacity. I'm not re-explaining myself again because I just explained this.
It's fine. I didn't need you to explain yourself 5 times anyway.
Well, you did because you asked the same
No,
question.
hold on,
You
hold
asked
on.
the same question
I
in
waited
three
so
different
patiently. No,
variations.
I didn't ask the same question. I
You
asked you
did.
what the capability was.
No, you
But
asked me
since...
three
No,
times. You
because
asked three times.
no,
How
you
do they
feel the
denote
need
the
to restate
capacity to
yourself.
produce large
So what
gametes if they
happens
don't
when the
produce large gametes? That
ovaries
was the question
are
that you
present,
asked
but
me.
there's an absence of the fallopian tubes?
If the ovaries are present, then those organs also denote the capacity to produce large
Okay,
gametes
but the
because those.
fallopian tubes aren't indicating because they're not there.
Yeah, but they have another indicator, which is the ovaries.
So how would they indicate? So what's the
Yeah,
other
because
indicator?
the indicator is the ovaries, dumbass, because ovaries produce eggs. Goofy.
Yeah, because the ovaries produce eggs. So how are we
Right.
indicating based off of fallopian tubes?
Yeah, because the
that
fallopian
the
tubes are
ovaries...
where the eggs travel through
Yeah,
when they're
not
produced. Okay,
always.
so yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, it's an
So how does that
indicator.
indicate?
It's an indicator. It doesn't have to always be the case for it to be an indicator. Just like I don't always have to turn left if I put my indicator to denote that I'm going to turn left. It's still an indicator. It doesn't
So
have to
is it still
fulfill.
an indicator if you don't turn on the turning signal?
Pardon me, sorry?
If you don't turn on the turning signal and you don't turn left, is it still an indicator?
No, there's nothing indicating that. But if
Okay, so somebody with Swyer syndrome, the absence of the uterus, the fallopian tubes,
they don't have,
indicating?
they don't lack a uterus. That's not true. They lack
I'm saying
ovaries.
someone with Swyer syndrome,
Someone with
and
Swyer
as
syndrome.
a second part, lacking the uterus and fallopian tubes,
Mhm.
whether it's a DSD they're also in part born with or had removed, are they indicating the
No, well,
capability? No, hold on. Are they indicating the ability to produce large gametes?
no, they denote the capacity to probably bear offspring because they have a vagina. That is a characteristic that denotes the capacity to produce large gametes or to bear offspring. Sorry.
So a trans woman with XY chromosomes and the vaginoplasty, so a neovagina.
Trans women don't have vaginas. It's not a vagina.
That's a neovagina to you.
Yeah, it's not a vagina.
So people who require a complete reconstruction, even though they're born female, let me rephrase that: a complete construction, and they were born female.
Name a condition where they require complete construction.
Somebody with I'm trying to remember the acronym, but they are born with ambiguous genitalia.
Yeah, what's the name of the condition? Name the condition.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You're gonna make me name the condition. You know.
Yeah, because you brought it up.
Hold on, give me.
Is this how furries are? Y'all just dance around in costumes and say shit and don't know what you're talking about.
No, I just like to. Okay,
so do like Kami, shut your mouth and go and find the condition, because you guys keep bringing up medical conditions and you can't name them. And then when you name them, it actually proves my point and not yours. So shut up, go and find.
Wait, it's not just one.
Shut up and go find the condition.
It's not just one DSD. Stop talking. Condition,
okay, name it.
It doesn't have to be a specific condition.
Then shut up and go find it.
Wait, somebody who has a malformation of their lower region can
find it.
You just really want me to go find a specific
DSD? And go, come here, type, go find it again for this goofy ass motherfucker.
For somebody who doesn't like talking about intersex people in relation to trans people, you sure want me to
go and find the condition. Go and find the condition.
Okay.
Stop talking. Okay, so close your furry mouth.
I'll go find it.
Then stop talking. Go find it. Good boy. Right? Since you're a furry, you like to be spoken to like a dog.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Good boy.
I don't want to hear it from the bottom.
Who's your little good boy? Who's your little good boy?
I know a bottom's not telling me who's a
who's your little good boy? Since you like to be spoken to like a dog.
Wow, this is
so go and find it. Go and find it and then come back. Because you guys embarrass yourselves all the fucking time. And watch how the condition doesn't exist. Because you didn't read it properly.
Can I just ask, why was Swyer syndrome brought up when we know that people with Swyer syndrome can give birth and have a menstrual cycle?
Right.
Hello. They have fully functioning.
That's not always the case, but also
but once they go on HRT, which is what they need because their receptors aren't functioning.
No, that's androgen receptivity now, Swyer.
You're right.
Different condition. Oh, thank you, Liberated. Period.
They're fully capable of having a menstruation cycle and bearing a child.
Usually they do IVF.
That was stupid of you.
For women with Swyer. I'm telling you, the furries are weird. Anyways, we come bring back the condition, please.
Sorry. Hi, y'all.
Hello, my love.
Hi.
Hey, you can go ahead and answer the prompt.
Okay. Are trans women? No. It doesn't matter if they have surgery. No, they're still not women.
Clock it.
And another thing is, I cannot stand when people literally try to point out what women can't do when only women can do that. Like, okay, not all women can do it, but only women can do it. So I don't know why they use that as like an argument against, women, but men will never be able to experience any of those things, even though some women can. And also to Cammie down there, me and you was going back and forth in the comments. I could never respect somebody whose theme song is titties at the top and penis at the bottom. I'm sorry. So stop doing that. Like that's not cute. You literally have your picture and that's your theme song, boo. Go on.
Pause. You can come off your leash now. You take it way too long to bring up this medical
It's
condition.
CAH, but also, like I said,
hold on, pause. No, stop. I'm stopping you right there. I'm stopping you right there. Pause. No, stop. Somebody mute him, please. Lies. You lied.
You're steamrolling.
You lied. No, because you're a liar. Because you're a liar. Pause.
You're steamrolling.
Stop. You named your
condition. You want me on a leash so bad?
No, you named your condition. You named your condition.
But
you named your condition.
That it's
the
not the only
condition
thing
you
that
listed.
causes
The condition you listed does not meet the description you gave
genitalia.
me. The condition you gave me does not meet the conditions you stated. It is not a woman
A
born with a
phallus?
phallus. They are not born with a phallus. CAH stands for congenital adrenal hyperplasia, and it is a
Yes.
condition where a woman is stop talking. It is a condition where a woman can be born with an enlarged clitoris that can be
Or phallus.
mistaken for a penis. It is not a phallus, you liar. It is called
I'm sorry, do they have
clitoromegaly.
vaginal tissue?
It is called clitoromegaly, and it is a result of the body responding or the production of higher levels of testosterone in the adrenal glands that results in an enlarged clitora. It is not a phallus. You lied.
And do you know what a phallus is?
A clitoris and a phallus are not the same. The tissue
What
may
is
be
a phallus,
homologous,
Edna?
but it is not the same. So women with CAH, women with congenital adrenal hyperplasia are not born with a phallus. That's a lie.
What's a phallus, Edna?
Pardon me, sorry, it's a penis.
No, that would be
The
incorrect.
phallus is another term.
It's
for the
commonly
penis.
described in regards to a penis, but
That's
no,
the
it's not just
definition of a phallus.
penis.
That's the definition of phallus. And they're not born with a phallus. It is called clitoromegaly. Clitoromegaly is where the clitoris is enlarged. It is not a penis or a phallus. You're lying.
A phallus
Okay.
is it is not just a penis.
A phallus is a penis.
A phallus is used to describe multiple
penis.
ambiguous
A
genitalia.
penis. No, it is not.
Yeah.
No, it is it's mistaken to be a phallus, but it is an enlarged clitoris. I just said this. So you lied. The woman is
literally
not born with a
states in the
penis.
thing that it's a
The woman
phallus.
is not born with a penis. She is born with
You can
an
check
enlarged
medical literature.
clitoris.
It states that it's a
I would.
phallus.
Okay, yeah. Put it on screen. Show me a source that says they're born with a penis.
Okay. I didn't say penis. I said phallus.
Okay. Okay. Phallus. Show me where it uses
Yeah.
the
Okay.
word phallus.
Did he just leave?
Hello? Is the mic is on?
Yes,
Is
sir.
the mic is on? Hi,
Yes.
Edna. Hi,
Hey.
Kayla. This is my backup page. Y'all know who I am. Y'all already know how this goes. Quite frankly, are trans women real women? No, they are not. Like I said, stop lying. Quite frankly, y'all need to stop lying. Why do y'all have books in the store that says my trans dad is pregnant? Baby, that is your mama that is pregnant who took pills to make her look like a Wolverine at night growling at the sky. Stop lying to these kids. And it's okay for boys to be boys. Every boy that is a boy does not have to try and be trans. And Nikki didn't say nothing wrong. And she's the queen of rap. And I'll be on mute. Thank you.
Okay, AD, you can go ahead and give your take on the prompt.
Oh my god! Wait. Hold on. It's not letting me green screen. Wait.
Hello?
Go ahead, AD.
Oh my god.
Trans woman.
You said they are a woman?
That's what I said, yeah. I'm 19.
Okay.
If you need that, I don't know.
Does it matter if they get the surgery?
What do you mean by, I guess, so yes?
If they get so the question is, are trans women real women? And then if you answer yes, the bottom part is, does it matter?
Then I guess within my worldview, yes, it does.
Okay. And then Liberated, you can go ahead and answer the prompt.
Yeah, no, trans women are not real women. Doesn't matter if they get the surgery. I wanted to address the person above me. So when you say trans women,
1 second, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just wanted you to quickly answer the prompt. Lala, go ahead. My question was for Edna.
Give me a question.
Me, Lala, above you.
Sure.
So when so people be saying that trans women have like a mental illness because they believe that they're a woman. Do you think that that's true, or what would you call it?
Gender dysphoria is a mental illness. I don't think being trans is a mental illness, if that makes sense. So being trans, from what I understand, is the psychological incongruity that a person has. So they essentially don't like or have a dislike for the sex that they were born. And then gender dysphoria is the clinically marked distress that the person has. So it's like a distressing feeling that a person has because of that incongruity or the fact that they don't like their sex. So I think gender dysphoria is a mental illness that trans people often suffer with, but being trans itself is not the mental illness.
Okay.
I have a question.
Wait.
I
Is
have
it
a
for the
question.
furry?
I had a question
One
as well.
second, Liberated. Go ahead and ask your question.
So, if you, the person above me, KG, so if you're making like the universal claim that trans women are real women, but then they have to have a surgery, I mean that doesn't follow because you're making a universal
Yeah,
claim that all
because
trans women are women.
because I think we hold to different definitions of what it means to be a transgender woman,
Claus, did
but
you
that's
get your source?
fine.
But
Hi,
that's it. That's a universal claim.
Claus, did you get your source?
Yeah,
oh,
unfortunately, it's not letting me green screen it, so I'm typing the exact. It's the body in itself. Harvard Medicine EDU. It states that it's too large to be classified a clitoris.
All right, I got it.
It
iPad.
states it
So
as too
Okay, can
small
I
to be
ask the
classified
question
as
now?
penis.
give the PMID number.
So it's not PMID. It's like it's a medical article. I can see if it's in the
title
NHIS
of the
paper though.
article.
Okay, can somebody tell me what a furry is, please?
This mentally ill creatures.
Because that's
Somebody
what I
who
want to know. Because
likes
that's what I want to
cosplay
know.
and art. That's all.
So basically, you want to dress up as a dog and drink out a dog bowl. Got you. Okay,
Nope,
period.
not what I said.
Ty,
If
you
you
look
like to do that, then by all means do
I'm
whatever you
not you.
like.
That's what you do. I mean, you dressing up as a dog, honey.
Suddenly you're
did
in
you
my
ever
home?
finish your
That's
chemistry
strange.
homework?
Let me go get you some bacon bits, child.
Get him a Scooby snack.
Scooby snack.
Girl, no,
Aren't those
give him
things
some
like
bacon bits,
discontinued?
child.
Why did my live get
I actually don't
flagged?
like pork.
You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to take Sean Carter's lace front off his head and I'm going to give it to you to eat. That's what I'm going to
That's
do.
Wait,
Jem,
who
what
are
was
you
it
talking
gross.
flagged for,
to?
Jem?
No thanks.
Oh God.
And also, while I'm on this panel, y'all saying Nikki is transphobic, but let's not forget she had transgender women in the
This
Super
is
Bass
not
music
about Nikki.
video. I don't
We're
care.
not talking about Nikki on the
I
panel.
just said that along with being trans. Don't kick me though, girl. You know I'm about the live, but I just always got to defend the queen of rap whenever I'm on the panel.
Oh child. Anyway,
Jem, what was your live restricted for?
I don't. It says harassment and bullying clause. What's the
You should
website?
restart and come back because you're gonna get a ban after.
Oh,
And Jim,